Hello, welcome to the Spotlight, and I'm your host, Evelyn Martinez, and I'm here with
Albert Ortiz.
So you're a junior in VAPA, and you're a musician. Yeah. When did it all start?
It all started years and years ago, back in middle school, in 7th grade. I was assigned to the music class, which is one of our mandatory electives. I liked the class because we didn't do homework or anything, or like writing and all that, like the other classes. So PE and music were my favorite. From a quarter, towards the end of our year, in our second year actually, we began to choose our instrument, which we were gonna play. And sorry, that was 7th grade. We chose our instrument, and I wanted to originally play trumpet, and the mouthpiece at the music store cost like $20, and I was like, I don't have that money, so I went into drums, because the drumsticks were like $6, so I got into drums. And then from there was another percussion person in the class. His name was George, which is the drummer for our band now.
Hey, your band.
So I met him then, and then he taught me drums for the first month or so, and then I progressed, and then I started teaching him because I was getting good at drums.
Oh, okay.
Until 8th grade and 9th grade as well, because 8th and 9th I also had music. And I also taught other students for being kind of the drum leader at the time. But I got bored with drums, so I quit that and I went on to ukulele. And I got bored of ukulele because it feels kind of restrictive since it's only 4 strings and you can only do so much. So I went into guitar, and then since the beginning of sophomore year to now.
Sweet. And you're the bassist for your band called Starlight Arcade. So how's that going? Your guitar, lead guitar.
Owen's bass.
Owen's bass.
Yeah. We started the band beginning of this year, or like the beginning of the semester. We were actually proposed by Cuevas one time in lunch. He had told us like the beginning of this year. He was like, I want to do a rock band idea thing, and I wonder if you guys want to be in it. And we said yeah, and Owen said yeah, but Owen had a lot of friends who were already playing guitars. And we didn't want to be like the Eagles or anything with like 5 guitars. So me and Miguel backed away. Eventually those guys left, and and then it was just Owen, and then George would play drums there, and then Miguel played rhythm, I played lead. And then the beginning of the semester, we were like, yeah, let's finally do it.
Sweet. Are all your songs in that band yours? Like, you guys created them?
Yeah. Except the 2 covers, Come Together and Paranoid. Yeah. And it's funny because when we perform those songs, our songs are really easy to play because if you mess up or anything, they won't know because it's your song. But when you mess up a cover, people are gonna
notice because they've heard the song before.
Yeah, so they know what's the standard and what to expect. So.
Okay, that's cool. How's your experience in the band been?
It's been great. We've made a lot of songs. Well, not a lot, but we have American Mind, It's All in My Head, Hollywood Blues, and a couple others we're gonna play next year. So we already have like 6.
Sweet.
Yeah. And that was all in like barely half a semester. We were able to do.
So the whole band title thing, is it permanently Static Arcade now?
Yeah.
Not changing.
No, not for the boys.
Why not for the boys? I like that one.
It wasn't an official name. We didn't have a name when we first performed. And a friend of ours, Edwin, he always do this thing where he was like, memes for the boys. And it was just a little inside joke. And when we performed, Miguel said, what should our name be? Because they had to put it in the projector. And Edwin said, you should put For the Boys. And Miguel said, yeah, we'll play For the Boys. And they put it up there, and then people thought that was our name. And
sweet. People actually liked it, so when you changed it, they're rioting. They're like, why did they change it? Like, I liked it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it was kind of getting stuck to me too, but it was like that wasn't really our name, and George didn't like it. Owen doesn't care. Miguel was like, no, we need to come up with something else. So.
Okay, cool. So you guys are mixed with like the 60s and the 80s and so on. So you're old-fashioned rather than new-fashioned.
Yeah, I mean, sounds more modern, like 90s grunge, punk rock, hard rock. It takes a lot of influence because of George's drumming.
Yeah.
And Miguel, how his songs sound more grungy, Nirvana-esque,
Yeah.
We don't. Well, when I play my parts for the song, I don't per se like take from songs or my type of music was like classic rock. I kind of go with what they feel, and I'm like, this sounds grunge, or this sounds like it would go. And it ends up like sounding like this amalgamation of kind of early, late, alternative, punkish, whatever you might call it.
I have a question. So okay, I'll ask you the question when we go back from commercial. So we're gonna go to commercial right now.
An entire foot taller than you.
Yeah, I've been 5'1" since freshman year. So junior year, just this semester, I hit 5'2".
I was 5.
I don't know, I'm nervous.
Hi. Hi. Come in.
Hi.
Let's.
So, Dad, I was wondering if I could go to a party this weekend.
I don't know.
Why not?
Because, you know, you guys are teenagers, you know, teenagers are wild.
But I'm not like those other teenagers.
How do I know that?
Come on, Dad, you're my father. I act the same way how I am in the house.
Don't you have, like, some, you know, homework to do?
Yeah, I had homework, but I finished it during class. That's how responsible I am, Dad.
Sounds pretty responsible.
Yeah, that's how responsible I am. So you could trust in me, Dad. Come on, please let me go to the dark. It's a party.
I'm a good influence on your daughter.
Yeah, she
I
is.
don't believe so, but okay.
Yeah!
Hello, we're back to the spotlight. We're still here with Albert, and the question that I was going to originally ask you was, how do you feel like you influenced the band?
Like my personal take on the band.
Yeah.
A lot. Well, I mean the name. You know, it was mostly Miguel. I agreed on it too. I was like, you know, this has a like an indie feel to it, but I'll get more into the name later. Like alternate. But my personal influence and how I influenced my lead part. You know, Miguel would play rhythm with like that distortion, like, you know.
Yeah.
And me, if you notice, like in a lot of the songs, other than American Mine, I play like clean a lot, and I do a lot of finger picking. I mean, you know, just picking, and I don't really do chords, you know, as the lead would, and I do that clean tone. So I give this sound, that like kind of grungy sound to it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you like the band and feel like you would be able to continue it senior year?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, senior year. Yeah, we're gonna go on.
You know, it'd be cool if you get a gig for homecoming.
I know.
That would be cool.
Well, I also want to go to homecoming separately, so I don't want to be there in homecoming.
Yeah,
and have
no,
to say like, okay,
definitely.
bye. I need to go up there on the stage,
That's
and then go back to
true.
the party. But like on another occasion, you know, that'd be cool. But yeah.
Are you planning to do any gigs outside of school?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's like said in the last interview. Me and George and Miguel. I'm not sure about Owen, but we have connections. You know, I have a friend, Sam, that you might remember from last year.
Oh, Sam, yeah.
Yeah, Metalhead Sam. He's got his own band, Grievous, and they're doing a lot of gigs in you know, SoCal, well, LA. And you know, I talked to him, and he was like, he does like shows and everything, so I could talk to him.
That's cool. So
yeah, definitely we'll do shows to see if we have time. If we're able to get George back in, because by then we should kind of be all, except Owen. I think Owen would probably be the only issue because he'd still be in school. So.
that's cool. So George is leaving, obviously, because he's a senior.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to keep just you guys, or you want to add someone else?
We were discussing. Yeah, we're discussing that or discussing
Yeah.
it because we're you know, like we want to keep our original members, or we want to kind of replace George.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we were doing the performance on the quads for the incoming freshmen, Cuevas actually said that he knows a freshman, a girl that she plays bass and
Oh, sweet.
and she does punk and she wants to join the band. And we're like, yeah, well, we have to see, you know, how good she is. Owen plays drums. He plays every instrument.
Oh,
So,
sweet.
yeah,
so
he's really good.
She can take the bass and then Owen can take
Yeah,
the
it's Owen's
drums.
gonna go to drums. Yeah, so we already agreed on that. But if you know, either she's probably not up, or you know, she's not in our like standard, or we decide to keep us three, then it would be Owen on drums, me and Miguel switching on bass and guitar.
You know, Ashley plays guitar. She should ask her.
And we're
Pretty sure
thinking.
she'd be down. I'm pretty sure she'd
thinking
be
on
down.
bass.
So she can be the lead guitarist, and if you want, and then you can take you can take the drums, and she can take the lead guitar. But she's still learning how to play drums. Yeah, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, we hopefully next year, maybe again next year, hold tryouts and see.
You should talk to her.
I know.
She's like, I'd be down, but like she has stage fright. But if you would talk to her, I'm pretty sure she'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all I have for you today. It was nice talking to you and getting the inside of the band that hopefully you guys would make one day, like big.
If we do,
So-
this video is gonna be something.
Yeah, so that's all for the spotlight. Tune in next time.
All right.